Today we're going to review the Skyray King knockoff. This is the original Skyray King that I purchased about 3 years ago. This is the new one that I purchased about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it is a knockoff of the Skyray King. Not a big deal. The Skyray King itself is basically a knockoff of the Through Night TN36 or the Nightcore TM06. But this costs $18.99 free shipping and handling on eBay. Whereas the Through Night costs about $230 brand new. And the Nightcore costs about $160 brand new. So you can see why I went with this. And I don't have a lot of issues with it. It's basically the exact same thing as the Skyray King. Just doesn't say Skyray King on it. And you have some different texture here. It just looks a little bit different. Like I said, I purchased this on eBay for $18.99. Free shipping and handling. Does not include any type of battery or charger. Runs on 4 18650s, and that is ran in parallel. So you can run this flashlight on 2. However, I don't recommend it. You are going to run down your lumens and your runtime as well, so I would just put 4 in there. It's going to make it that much more of an impressive light. I did compare this to the Through Night and the Nightcore. This is nowhere near the quality nor the brightness, but it is basically a clone. They're just copying that style of light, and you're able to purchase it for much cheaper. This is, however, about 2800 lumens dimmer than either one of those lights. So it does have 12 Cree XML cool white LEDs. It's got 3 modes: high, low, and then strobe. Just hold the button down. I got 1687 lumens on high. Did not test low. I don't really think most people care, but that is what I got on high. 1687 lumens. That's not bad. The Skyray is a little bit brighter. I want to say 200 or 300 lumens, not much. It also has a much more impressive hotspot, whereas this one's pretty much all flood. You will see a hotspot on the video, but it does break up pretty quick. You do have an auto back to high. Every single time it will start off in high. You do have to cycle through the modes to turn it off. And to get to strobe, you basically just hold the button down and it will go to strobe. Okay, I got 48 minutes of runtime on high. About 30 minutes in, it starts cutting down, and at 48 minutes, it's dead. That's what I got. Anyone else could get anything differently. It just depends on what type of batteries you use. So, on low, I got an hour and 6 minutes. Not really that much more runtime. This is obviously something that's impressive as far as lumens, but not in runtime. I got 400 meters of range out of this light. Like I said, the hotspot will not reach out there that far, but it does light up that distance, 400 meters, which is somewhat impressive. I guess by the definition, it is a thrower. You could call it a thrower, but just remember, you're not looking at a really tight hotspot out at that distance. It's just basically a wall of light. Pros and cons: I do like that this light is very cheap and very bright for its price. Like I said, $18.99 free shipping and handling. Not too many lights you can pay less than $20 and expect to get over 1500 lumens. I do like the quality of this light. Overall, the machining of it, you just have a really nice looking package. You do have a box that this comes in. Pretty much all the information on the outside of the box doesn't really make any sense. LED glare illumination. I don't really know what that means, but it does come with the box. They packaged it very well. I do recommend the seller. I'll show you where to get this light at the end of the video. This would make an excellent gift option for someone. You would have to purchase batteries and a charger, but it does come with this box as well as a lanyard. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to put the lanyard on there because it doesn't really have any kind of holes to put anything in. In the pictures online on eBay, they just kind of tied it around the base of the light, and I thought it was kind of silly. I mean, you're not really going to carry this too often. You do have a spare O-ring, and that's for the head of the light. It is really high quality, actually, so that's nice. And like I said, they just packaged it in this, and it was in a foam envelope. When I got it, I was really impressed with the shipping speed and everything. It got to my house in about 1 week, so it was a US seller, although it was based out of a Chinese warehouse. The things I don't like, not a lot of runtime. Like I said, this is 48 minutes runtime on high. I would like to see a little bit more runtime out of there. And then you have the inevitable. You do have a lot of heat coming off this light on high. About 5 minutes after you turn it on, it starts warming up very quickly. The whole flashlight will warm up in about 10 to 15 minutes, and you can hold on to it, but it is hot. Anyway, let's go ahead and dim the lights, see what this thing looks like in the dark. Alright, so that wall there is 10 foot away. That's on high. Camera is adjusting very well. It is just a little bit brighter to the human eye, but not much. There's low. And here's strobe. Back to high. Let's go ahead and step out in the hallway. There's my son's car seat at the end of the hallway. So that back wall there is 30 foot away. That's on high, low, and strobe. And I think you get the idea. Back to the desk. That is pretty much all I have. Here's where I purchased this light. I will say this. If you are looking at one of these and you think, well, I just like that as opposed to the Skyray, I'm going to have to recommend the Skyray compared to this. But here's where I purchased this light, $18.99, free shipping and handling. Tonzi store. There's the seller as well as the item number below that. And even if you want to get this for less than $20, you will be impressed with it. This has been my review of the Skyray King knockoff, and I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.